Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to Wednesday. Happy hump day. And welcome to your November angel reading. I love working with the angels. And then when I get to these readings, I realize I have not worked on my deck at all. Haven't touched it all year. I still have another month. I still have more time. Will it likely happen? Probably not. But I still have time. So, of course, just because I have this deck, this is the Angel Tarot. One day I'll find something or I'll make it myself and I'll be happy. Then I have Healing with the Angels Oracle. And I have, this is the ArchAngel Oracle by Diana Cooper. All right, let's see what the angels want to share with you as we enter into December. We're on that countdown. It's hard to believe that we're in November already, and this reading brings us into December, the beginning of December. It's amazing how quickly time flies. Sorry, my dog is playing with something in the background. Not sure if it's coming up on camera, but that is what he is doing. We have the Queen of Swords. With Mercury just in retrograde, makes sense. Six of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay. So, yeah. The next month is going to be a bit challenging. Please don't worry about the words that are at the bottom of the cards. They're really... It has nothing to do with the gossip or trust. Not really. Has everything to do with using your head, asking those questions, and making sure that past patterns aren't being repeated. We have the Tower in play, and it's not going to take much for us to get zapped and called out. Because you also have to remember, there are more events, activities, things happening in like a week and a little day. Americans have their Thanksgiving, which kind of really brings a lot of us to that focal point of the holidays. We have family gatherings, we have parties. People will start to call us on our crap and past patterns. That Tower is in play. Please be mindful of how you use your words, how you stay in control of you. You want to make sure you are grounded and stable. Mercury is in retrograde and it is going to cause communication mishaps. Not to mention, we also have the fact that past patterns are coming up. Those past experiences and trauma are right at the, on the sleeve. You need to use your tools. You need to use your abilities to support you in making the good and bestest decision you can in the moment. The self-loathing and beating up will happen. And I don't know if there's a way around that, because there is going to be a lot happening. And with all these moving parts, well, the more grounded and stable you are, the more you can think things through. So making sure that you are using your head. You're doing that sneaky thing called breathing. So you're using the front part of your head rather than the latter part, base part, that gives you that reactivity. You want to think things through. You want to make sure that you're in control of you when you make those decisions. Our nature, emerging, romance, and meditation. Now, I know meditation's a clickbait word for many people, and they don't like it. It's okay. You don't have to go into a space and go home and sit. Meditating can be done in the shower, which is a huge, you can do win-win, working smarter rather than harder with meditating in the shower. I call it an intentional shower. You basically, as you're getting ready, ask any and all high vibrational beings to come in, support you in doing what you need to do, and go take a shower. Get into that meditative space. Because many of us do our best thinking when we're in the shower. All right. Like I'd said, there's going to be a lot of parties, lots of people together during Mercury in retrograde. Always. There's never a problem with that. Take the breaks. Go for a walk. Again, can get into the meditative space. Bring things to do that get you just isolated and alone for a little bit so that you can take those breaks. It's going to help deal with some of the trauma, help keep you really in control of you, no matter what happens. There are a lot of emerging pieces coming into play. We're getting into the time of miracles and manifestation. That's December. Being present will help. You'll start to see what's coming forward. You'll also be able to maintain that control and, stability of self. Romance. Well, this is the time of year that many people will hook up with past exes, with people who you've pushed away and not wanted, however, don't want to go into the holidays alone. Again, please use your head. Don't make past mistakes. And you can always compensate. You don't want just a one-night stand. You want something that's going to be a little bit more meaningful. So again, use your head, think things through. For my friends who are in a relationship, again, use your words. Your relationships get a little bit tighter this time of year because there's so many expectations, a lot of demands. Again, think it through. And with those expectations and demands, guys, please remember, you're one person. You can't do everything for everybody. And sometimes you have to set those boundaries. It helps to stop past mistakes, past patterns that keep coming up and kicking you in the butt. It's really what the angels are trying to support you with. Changing some of those past experiences, those past responses, so that you are being more able to enjoy and find the meaning in what you're doing rather than just doing everything for everybody and then getting sick and burnt out. We have Archangel Charity, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Hope. Now, what I just said, setting boundaries, terrifying, because older generations, that crazy Aunt Mildred, don't like boundaries. They don't like to be told no. Remember, you're not alone. You can, again, use your words. High vibrational beings are not impacted by Mercury in retrograde. It's like how we can hear our lower vibrational self screaming at us because we're lower vibrational than what they are. Archangel Charity and Archangel Hope really do talk about moving forward in a different vein. The charity is being generous to self. Not that you have to go out and buy all your Christmas presents and that kind of stuff, but making sure those boundaries are set. Putting out a different energy than what you did last year or the year before, or changing patterns intentionally. And Archangel Hope, it really talks about, again, opening doors, shifting gears, having the hope and the connection to the high vibrational energy so that you can make the little shifts that you need to make change in your extended family, which is, I know, incredibly hard to do. However, when you're the workhorse or the mule of the whole festivities, you start to disconnect and disassociate from what you're doing. And you don't want to do that. This is an important time to connect in with family and friends. So make sure that's a priority for you. I want to thank you for joining me and the angels today. And I hope this gets you excited to transition into December. It's crazy that we're already here. If you liked the session, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you thought. And let me know what you're most excited for over the next month. And like always, my friends, if you're looking for an added layer of support, I have an amazing Patreon community. I provided a link below so you can come check out the support and the connections there. Again, I want to thank you for joining me and the angels today, and we hope that your transition into December is one full of joy and happiness. Until tomorrow, my friends.